Thank you. Welcome back. This is Tucker0993, and this is Odin First, um, playing as Odin's Chosen of most of Denmark and a little bit of Ireland. Um, we are basically right now just raiding all the way around us as much as we can. Um, but I've realized that I have not done my estate clicks, so we will go ahead and start with some of these estate clicks. We'll start with the nobility. We do have nope, religion. We do have Thor on. Our leader does have the land leader shock, so we are going to get a bonus of +2 shock pips on this general that we're about to roll from the nobility. This will give us a general with 40 tradition, which is really strong at this early point. For 20 influence, that will bring us up to 64. Then we are going to call a diet, and then we need one more. We need one more point from them. This will give us 15, so 90. For three quarters charge. We will go ahead and recruit him, and then we will go ahead and demand 150 military points from the nobles. Thank you, nobles. Merchants, how are you all doing? We will go ahead and get a admiral from y'all, and then we will take your minister as well. That brings us up to 77. Cool, thank you. We could ask for money once every 10 years. That's once every 30 years, the same as... Oh, we should have done this one. Oh, we didn't have enough points for this one. That one wouldn't have done it for us. We could now take us up to 87 with the loyalty. In fact, that is what we're going to do. And then we'll take the 150 points. Thank you. Clergy. We will go ahead and seek your support. Hi, guys. Like y'all too. But we cannot get enough admin points because the clergy do not own enough land. So let's look at giving them a single province. The clergy... Okay. Looking at trading. Yep, so that does have a thing, so that's good. That's smart. Clergy. We will give you... So Flynn is a 9. Okay. I had merchants selected, and I was really curious for a second there. This will increase their influence to 50. That's good. We will go ahead and give them pale. Okay. Cool. Now they like us. We can do 15 and 20. Bad news here. We are going to go ahead and switch you over. We are going to give you the encouraged development to get a slight 10% cost to development, and we are going to spend 1 click here. Livestock gives bonus supply limit. We will go ahead and give you 1 point of military, and that should be enough. We'll go ahead. Hey, it's my birthday. We'll go ahead and let it click once. Okay. Cool. Poland took the Jugalian, and then we'll take our 150 admin points, which is really powerful. We've got mission fulfilled. Build a force limit. We're going to save that. And we will get back to raiding. We are still gaining our spy influence over here in Offaly. After we finish raiding, we will go ahead and bring our troops over to Ireland, and then start the wars in the Irish miners. Oh, we never looked at our general. Our general is pretty good. I would much rather him have been a 2-4-3, but a 4-2 3 is not bad. Again, this is 3 to 8. Well, that's for 17. Um, there are breakpoints to give you more points on your generals. I don't know the exact math. I know 40 is a breakpoint, and I think 20 is a breakpoint. So it might be every 10 or 20 points gives you an extra guaranteed pip. But we've got 6-9, which is almost better than what we could do max. Our max would be 10. So it's almost max of what we can get currently with our current click. Um, if we had a little bit more points, we might go ahead and just spend that. We are currently making 1.27 ducats per month. Looking at our advisors, so we've got a number of, we've got a lot of advisors. Okay, I don't know why we've got that many, but okay. We've got 4. Nope, nope, nope. We could do the national unrest or the national tax modifier. I think the national tax modifier will actually pay for himself a little bit more, so we'll go ahead and take him. That brings us up to 44. So we could, I wouldn't mind running at a deficit at the moment, just given the fact that we've got 480 ducats sitting in the bank, and we're about to get more. So we'll actually go ahead and get the Morale of Armies advisor. So now we're making 10, 10, 9, 10 on our monarch points, which will let us rank up very quickly. Again, we've got 5 years until we get our next point. Hopefully our consort will die soon and we can remarry. That would actually be the best bet. Nope, I cannot say that I'm friendly with you yet, but that's okay. We'll go ahead and get our leader over here and get him to drilling. Drilling will allow us to gain army professionalism, which gives us, or army drill, which gives us a number of bonuses. I don't know what they are off the top of my head. I don't really use it very often, but it is a very good thing to use. But it also gives us the ability to get more pips on our generals, which is really, really important in this game. Again, all we can build is a castle. We're not going to build a castle. We've already got our, we've got 2 current forts right now, which we need. So we've got 62 development between our entire nation. For every 50 points of development, you need 1 fort to maintain your army tradition. So we've got our 2, and we're going to have a 3rd over here in Ireland. So we should be set for forts for a fairly long time, which is good news. We'll go ahead and let our fleet continue raiding the English and Scottish and Irish coast. Another 16 gold. All the way back up to 480. And then here we will get another 9. And then, so that is 1, 2, 3. Yep. We will come back down here to 1, 2. Oh, nope. Right here. Okay. So we'll be able to raid here in Dongle Bay and then in the Celtic Sea. But we will not be able to raid the Dingle Bay. Nations do want to hire conductieri. That's not a bad plan. We can get some money that way, which we might look at after we're done raiding through here. Yep, cannot raid here. We can raid here. We'll go ahead and have our fleet transfer our troops over here to Pale as we wait on our claim. Let the month tick. Bring our... Who wants to hire us? England wants to hire us. Against... Yeah, no, we're not going to do that. We could sell our troops to England, but I don't know why they want to do that, because they hate us. Um, England should hate us right now. They do. They hate us a lot. But they do like us because we're the enemy of their enemy. Oh, because they hate Denmark and we hate Denmark. So we're friends, except not really because we hate each other. Um, in fact, we will go ahead and because we've got our diplomat returning, we will go ahead and start handing out our. We will insult Pomerania. Hi, Pomerania. Send insult. Uh, we cannot scornfully insult, but that's okay. We don't have any prestige right now. But we will go ahead and send them an insult to get our power projection up. And actually, because of that, we're actually going to change our privateering. We're actually going to privateer here in Lubeck, which is not the best idea, except that it will give us power projection because we are raiding, privateering two of our, possibly three. Nope, just two of our rivals, which is a good thing to do. That'll get our power projection up, and once we get above 50, as you see here, we'll get one of each monarch point in our generation, which will allow us again to take up and take ideas and everything else a lot faster. We'll go ahead and let the game run. Yeah. So the way this war here between England and France usually goes is France destroys England here on the mainland, and then the game basically will they'll come to a stalemate because France can't land troops in England, England can't land troops in France, and so surprisingly, oh no, England and Scotland are at war, so Scotland's going to lose pretty badly up here, which is bad for us because we want to eat Scotland. We don't want England to eat Scotland. Clergy, political strife, okay. Give them influence or lose some money, some prestige. Hmm. We'll go ahead and let them get the 10 influence. They're not at a break point. Once they get to 100, they can gain a lot of power and take over the country. Um, we don't want that to happen, so we won't meddle. Y'all do what y'all do. Oh, and I forgot to go back to Brandenburg. Oops. Are they willing to marry us? No, they don't. They don't really like us a whole lot. They will before long. Um, but really, what we're wanting them to buy Newmark from the Teutonic Order, and then rival Pomerania, and then we will be good friends. Because then we can both basically eat Pomerania. Um, I won't be able to go to war with Pomerania because they're in the Holy Roman Empire, which is this screen. All these people, basically all of this, with the exception of Poland, Hungary, Bosnia, most of the Irish Peninsula, with the exception of the Papal State, and then I don't think Saxony is in the HRE. Um, Saxony is in the HRE. Burgundy is not. I think these guys are. So basically, all of this is HRE, which is the Holy Roman Empire. It's the secondary remains of the Roman Empire, basically fractured um, during the Great Schism, where we had Orthodox and Catholicism rise up side by side. You had the Byzantine Empire, which used to rule all of this. Here they are now. Just Constantinople and Greece, basically. They're going to get eaten by the Ottomans very quickly. Um, and then the Germanies are all the Holy Roman Empire. And so Austria is currently their emperor. They actually elect their emperors, which is kind of cool. Um, but we're not going to make a run for that because, again, we're Norse pagan. No one in the HRE or pretty much anywhere is going to like us. And we're pretty much okay with that. We are collecting some gold here in Lubeck. We'll see the next month tick. Yeah, we're collecting more gold because we are actually privateering here. Okay, so there's my army. Just down there waiting. Oh, Denmark's fabricating on us. Thanks, Denmark. Y'all suck. We will go ahead and buy up. Um, that's not a good idea. All right, so um, I always do this. I always mess up and build too many ships. We don't want to build multiples all in the same area here. We're going to let basically just build one in each of these four, and we're going to do that until we have 20 light ships, and then we'll actually come over here and build another bark in Pale. The more light ships you have, the more trade power you have, the more money you can make, and the more money you can make, the more ships you can build, and it basically builds on that. So you want generally you want to have as many light ships in your fleet as you have ships you can have in your fleet. We could actually buy a naval doctrine, but we're not going to. It's not really worth it for us. To right now, they're not super great. Um, but we are losing a little bit of money every month, which is not that big a deal. I'm gonna check real quick to see rated. So we can basically raid our neighbors once every 10 years. So in 1455, we'll go through and raid everybody again, which will be very good for us. Tircano's fabricating. Oh, and I'm a dumb. We'll go ahead and claim here. Yep, thank you. Um, bring you back. 15 days, great. All right. I messed it up. I should have done it on the first of the month, but that's okay. Um, and once our the rest of our army lands here, we'll probably just go ahead and declare war on Ulfley and Desmond. Desmond is allied to Ulster as well. Um, I don't think we want to call Ulster in at the moment. Ulster is. Oh, they lost their. I think they lost their alliance with Thomond for some reason. But we'll go ahead and get our claim on Ulster. Ulster is a very good Irish miner to have because Ulster is the gateway into Ireland. You see these little red dots here? This represents a straight crossing. So an army can go from Ulster into Ayrshire and back and forth as long as you don't have the Irish Sea blockaded. Um, and we don't, so that'll be very good for us. So we'll go ahead and get a claim on Ulster, and then we will go to war with Ulfley, take Desmond as our basically our vassal, and then we'll declare war on. Then we'll declare war in Ulster, which will bring in Munster, which Desmond can fight off for us, or at least block them off while we stack wipe the Ulster army and move south. Mm. Pomerania's fabricating on us. Sweden as well. Everyone wants our land, which is kind of expected. Um, Again, they really don't want anything to do with us. Let's go ahead and check our diplomacy, see if anyone wants an alliance. Who wants an alliance? Ormond, Dithmarschen, Hamburg. Ooh, Hamburg? Hamburg's over here. Hamburg's little. So basically, everyone who wants our friendship is like the little one province miners over here in the North HRE. They're not very strong. They're not going to do a whole lot. We might want to ally them just so we have their numbers if, let's say, Denmark were to declare war on us. Because if Denmark declared war on us, we would be in deep trouble. And I mean deep trouble. We should have a stronger navy, I believe. National navies. No, no. Ships, is that it? Nope. Nope. Okay. Military. Okay. Nope. 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 Navies. This is what we're looking for. So looking at our rivals here, we've got equal light ships. They've got more galleys. Um, our force limit's higher. So once we get uh, these trade ships built, we should be able to fight them off fairly well. We might want to build a couple more galleys just to increase our navy strength. The galleys are not great warships unless you're fighting in inner seas, such as in this area. This is an inland sea. Inland sea. No. Inland sea. So once you get to the Skagerrak, it's no longer an inland sea, so galleys are no longer very good out here. What about over here? Is this an inner sea? No. Nope. So basically none of Ireland or anything over here is inner sea. So basically just this area is in inland sea, and then this area here is inland sea. So the galleys and stuff would be really strong down here in the Black Sea and whatever, the Gulf of... No, wait. Yeah, no. It's all kinds of stuff in here. Um, but we're not probably going to be doing anything down in this area. So we might build a couple more galleys just to be able to fight off Denmark. Especially because I didn't take into account that Denmark currently has Norway and Sweden as vassals. How are their independence looking? 46.6, so they are loyal. Norway is also... Norway is very loyal. So Sweden may try to break free. If we wanted to, we could have tried to support their independence. But as we can see here, they kind of hate us for some reason. Yeah, they hate us. Negative 1,000. Negative 1,000 because they're loyal towards Denmark. We're not the same religious group. They actually don't really care that much. They're still neutral towards us. But they do not like us very much at all. But that is time. So if you're on YouTube, this is the end of the episode. Thank you for watching. If you're watching on Twitch, go ahead and stick around. We'll continue playing. But again, I've been Tucker, 0993. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time.